I used to say, I don't discriminate against anyone. In working with student affinity groups, particularly groups aimed for identity, I realized how empty of a statement that was. I was working with the Out for Business group. They mentioned being uncomfortable, and I realized I didn't even have the vocabulary to figure out how to ask questions about what made them uncomfortable. Over working with them over time, I eventually got to a point where I could say, tell me a little bit more, in a way that got them to share with me that no one at the school made them feel homophobic, but everyone at the school acted in very heteronormative ways. The simplest, quintessential example was when a student said they were going to get married, and the professor instantly and automatically asked a question about the wedding, assuming it was a heterosexual wedding. That alone seemed like something that could be easily fixed, although it's in a deep-seated part of the culture of the school and really the world around us. So it would definitely take some effort. Having that opportunity to have that simple understanding of part of the life experience of a sometimes marginalized group gave me the entry that I needed to ask more questions, to learn more, to understand even more deeply their life experiences in ways that enabled me to empathize with them in new, more complex, and more supportive ways. Over time, I had the opportunity to read books like Tomorrow Will Be Different, a memoir of a transgender woman, or A Wild and Precious Life, about the woman whose case went to the Supreme Court and helped with marriage equality. All of these were opportunities I had prior to the pandemic. During the pandemic, the university had a series called Queer in the Workplace, which I probably would never have been able to attend if the seminars had been in person, but they were virtual. Again, I could listen to more life experiences, understand them better, ask questions about them to people who had lived these things day after day. The biggest impression that I came away with was the amount of effort that some people have to spend thinking about in every meeting, who knows that they are LGBTQ? Who doesn't know? For the people that don't know, would it matter if they found out? How would they react? How would it change the meeting? All of this is mental energy that people have to spend that takes away from their ability to dedicate themselves fully to their job. So as I move forward as a faculty member or in any future leadership role, one of the things that I will seek to do is no longer just say, I don't discriminate against anyone, but instead to be able to say, I support people. And one of the biggest ways of providing support is setting up ways for people not to have to spend their mental energy worrying about their identity and to being able to dedicate all of their energy and all of their effort to the amazing things that we do at the university.